Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Sleep Sleeper series. Collected this morning, and something interesting that happened that I didn't catch on camera. I normally don't show the shop and things because, like when I'm collecting the daily gift, because I find that there's so much lag on this. I just don't want it to have it's like load screen after load screen after load screen with how slow this phone is. I don't like to show that part on camera on this video on this account. But today something happened that I just had to share because I thought it was interesting. You're just gonna have to take my word for it or compare to past video. But if you look at my amount of diamonds here, I got the 100 diamond roll this morning. So the daily gift was pretty generous to us. I don't know what the odds are of that roll in particular, but it happens sometimes, and it's kind of like, whoo, that's nice, especially on a free-to-play account. So that almost funded an entire another bag size increase should I ever should I need to increase the inventory. I've been holding off for a while now because I just don't need it on this account. We're primarily looking at berry specialists over here, maybe a skill specialist or two. We got the Drifloon, but ingredient specialists are really kind of it's a late game consideration. I would like to get into ingredient specialists because I do feel like they have a lot of potential, especially when mixing. Yeah. Got some level 2 friends now. But yeah, I'd like to get into the ingredient specialist side of things, but it's going to take a long time before I can touch on any of that on this account. Because I can't use the best ingredient specialists in the game. I can only use a list. And most of them are 16-pip Pokemon, which, if you watch my 16-pip problem video, you'll know that it's difficult to deal with 16-pip Pokemon in any capacity. But anyway, let's take a look at what I encountered last night. Now, we're probably going to have less spawns than typical by Wednesday morning, just because we're operating with no favored berry specialists. We're operating with lower island bonus. We're only at like 15% on Cyan versus the, I think, 45 that I have at Greengrass. Got the balance type as usual. Which, now after doing all of my research about Dream Shard farming, getting balanced type makes me glad that I am at Cyan, because balanced at Greengrass sucks for Dream Shard production. But it's not that bad at Cyan, so if I ever go to Snowdrop on this account, that's gonna suck if they leave things the way they are. Oh, well, getting back into this, my casting actually just crashed, and I lost audio over the casting, so we're now not listening to game audio, but we're just background Cyan music. You already saw this once, but we're clicking through it again. We got 5 Pokemon this morning. I saw one is already... I saw one of them is a Growlithe. So, excited to see that. That's a Pokemon that we can catch, so I'm not going to get forced into catching something I can't use. Let's see. Growlithe, Chikorita, Rattata, Slowpoke. Hey! Glad to see a Slowpoke there. We'll catch a Slowpoke and a Rat this morning, because I know that the Slowpoke's only got 1 biscuit left, because I was disappointed by them the other day, so I should be able to catch that one with ease. And with 2 Rats on screen, I don't run the risk of having all full. So, we'll catch 1 Slowpoke and 1 Rat. Berry Specialist is pretty good, especially for this particular account. Alrighty, Slowpoke. Wait, did I? Maybe I didn't leave it on 1 biscuit. Huh. I thought I did. Well. Well, in that case, I'm gonna feed it 2 regular biscuits, see if it doesn't get all full. If it doesn't get all full, we'll catch it. I must have caught one since I did the whole feed it thing. 4 points. You gonna be full? Oh, no, it's not full. Okay, so we are gonna catch the Slowpoke. And then I just got to thinking about it. We actually do run the risk. Now that we know this Slowpoke took the 3 biscuits, There is a very, very slim chance that both rats don't go for all four, or for both don't crit at all, and both take 2 biscuits and get all full. But I set my mind on catching a rat this morning, so I'm going to catch a rat. If I can. No crits on that one. If it's all full, then... Okay, we're guaranteed to catch one then. Oh, and we got the give out biscuits reward. I forgot that that's a mission. Okay, but now this guy can take the rest. Probably should be saving the biscuits for the healer, but wow. Not a single crit out of 5 biscuits. I don't really know what the odds are of that. I know it's 1 in 10 to get a crit. So, well, I guess, wait. Okay, yeah, not a single crit in 5 biscuits. 6, 7, 8 biscuits this morning, actually, because 3 on the slowpoke. I feel like that's pretty unlucky. I feel like that's, like... That'd be... That's one... I guess that's only like a 43% chance of that happening. Oh, whoops. It probably shouldn't be Growlithe. Let me... Yeah, Chikorita's definitely the better one to send out. Oh, just ever so slightly missed the bar for rank 23. There's nothing particularly at rank 23 that I need, but it'd just be nice to get the extra level of rewards. Alrighty, what you got for me today, Slowpoke? Relax Nature. I think Relax is good for Skill Specialist, if I'm remembering correctly. I think it's like... It's not... I don't know. We'll see. Mono Cacao, that's a little bit annoying. Hey, we got Skill Trigger in the first slot, and eventually Helping Speed. This could be our healer. This actually could be our healer if it's got the right stats. Let's I'm looking for 5.3 triggers a day. If I want to be realistic. It's got Mono Cacao, which, like I said, I prefer Tails, obviously. This one's also going to take Sub-Skill Seeds galore, though, which I don't have access to on this account all that well. Skill Trigger M, but I'd be willing to spend it. Ingredient Finding S. I do like the Nature. Energy up, XP down is actually pretty nice. Ideally, we'd get Helping Speed M here at 50. I'm only going to plug in those for now. But I'd like the energy up because that just means that it's going to have a higher energy level than the rest of the team. Meaning it's actually going to be less likely to proc on itself. And it's going to be more likely to be energized throughout the course of the day than the rest of the team. So if I get it to level 50, we're looking at 6.21 procs per day. Now, but most of its life, it's going to be below that point. Which at 25, hey, that's 5.4. That actually meets our 5.3 per day, which I said would be enough for me. Now, it is assuming max energy here, because this is assuming it procs on itself consistently. Which is a bit problematic, because that's not going to be the way it works. What if I give it only a level 1 main skill and just decrease that energy a little bit? 5.21, I mean, that's not realistic, because... Realistically, we're going to be looking at this, but it's probably not going to be that high of energy. Oh, but it's looking at less procs because of inventory. So yeah, that's an inventory issue. That's not even the value of the skill that's bringing it down that way. Okay, so what if we counteract that with a ribbon? 5.35. I think we found our healer. Finally! After so long, we found the good candidate for it, and it's got energy recovery up, which is awesome. And level 50, it gets even better with that skill trigger M, help speed. At that point, it will be M. It may take 3 skill seeds of investment, but that's unfortunate. But I think we finally found the healer to invest in. That's actually really nice. Careful Nature on the Rattata. Careful doesn't really matter all that much. That's main skill chance up, which don't really care about on a berry specialist. Let's see. And skill level up him. Man, this guy really just wants to be good at proccing its skill and recharging itself. He's an Umbreon wannabe. But not good. Not useful for our account. Let me see, do I have a skill seed? Because it might be worth it to, if I have one sub-skill seed, it might be worth it just to sub-skill seed that Slowpoke right away. And then just pump him up to be a Slowking immediately. Because even, let's see, if I change him to just be, more calculator things. If I bring him back down to this level, if I just go down to level 10 Slowking. 5.3, at level 10 he's doing it. Man, Slowpoke is, I have to make the comparison's sake. Wobbuffet, the other possible healer that we have. If I had this thing at level 50 with Skill Trigger M, Help Speed M, how does it compare? Which, if you don't know, this is the best combo for skill triggers. Level 50 Wobbuffet with Skill Trigger M, Help Speed M is less than a level 10 Slowking with just Skill Trigger M and nothing else. Well, I guess the energy up nature. But I bet I could counteract that, because I bet you that doesn't make that big of an impact. Yeah, it doesn't. So, Wobbuffet is so bad. Oh, my phone fell asleep. Wobbuffet is just, like, scarily bad. That it's even useless, practically useless on an account that is designed for it. And I was kind of excited to hunt for the Wobbuffet earlier on, but it's just the sub skills in nature that I'd have to. I mean, I still was catching Wynaughts, because if I happen to come across this, you know what? I'm not going to pass up the investment if I happen to come across the one with the perfect sub skills and natures to meet my needs. But I'm able to meet those needs with a Slowking, so and a suboptimal Slowking at that too, since it's got Cacao instead of the Slowpoke Tails. Now the real question is, if I put all of my resources into the Slowking now, is it worthwhile for what we're trying to do? And that is, if I get it up to level 10, which I can easily do. If I can get it up to level 10 and give it that sub-skill seed, because I know I have one, which really getting the skill trigger to be that is more important than the help speed. So it's okay to have that for now. Oh no, I used my sub-skill seed. What did I use it on? I know I used one on the Drifloon, but I had two, I swear. Well, given that it's not going to cross the threshold of 5.3 procs per day, which is the math that I worked out, but it's got Water Berry, so it is worth consideration to run this week. But I'm not going to run it quite yet. Then maybe I hold off on evolving it, because doesn't it just take a King's Rock and a Linking Cord? Yeah, it just takes a King's Rock and a Linking Cord, which I don't actually have any Linking Cords yet, interestingly. Oh, and obviously the 80 candy. I don't even have enough candy, actually. So, I'll work on getting more candy. Eventually one of my friends will hit level 3. I'm sure I'm getting close on some of them. And then, when I get to that point, then hopefully I'll have at least one sub-skill seed. I wonder what the closest one we're on are. This might be a point where I regret spending a sub-skill seed on the Drifloon. At least I didn't spend any main skill seeds on it. Let's see. I think the ones that usually are the closest in, like, or the ones that usually give sub-skill seeds are, I know island level ones can get you them after high enough levels. Team RP and level ups are like the big ones you're looking at for. Okay, well, 17,000 RP is a long ways away. That's the next one in that one. Level ups. Okay, level ups, there is no sub-skill seeds. So, what's the... Yeah, Master 20. Woof. So, we got a while before we're going to get another sub-skill seed. in any of these ways. So we just have to wait for an event. So either we wait for an event or we wait for another slowpoke. So even though this slowpoke will do and will work for the needs that we have, we're not going to invest in it quite yet, because we're going to be looking at this for most of the time, which isn't quite enough. So we're going to have to hold off on investment in the meantime. And if we happen to catch a better one, then we always have this one in the back for whenever we do get subscale seeds available to us. But if we catch a better one that doesn't take subscale seeds, then we have that option as well. So that's what we'll probably continue to do instead of immediately investing after considering all options. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. As always, I thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Goodbye now.